Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley, and this is Deaf and Dumb.
This is Deaf and Dumb.
You said it weird.
This was really weird because I'm not in my normal space.
Yeah, and I'm not at my normal space. Well, I'm in my normal place, but not my normal space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in my place.
We're up here in Houston.
Up,
Down here in Houston.
It's down.
Down here in
At
Houston.
least from your perspective, it's down.
It's down.
For me,
Down
it's just here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We're in the looks like a game room.
Yeah.
/ bedroom.
Yeah.
Not sure what's happening here.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird. I have to sit up really straight to reach my microphone.
Yeah.
I'm
just looking up.
I'm accustomed to slouching.
Yeah.
Well, this might be beneficial to my spine. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you came down here for the weekend?
I did.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So we could
just hang out, be bros.
Bros.
Good old bros.
All the bros.
All bros. All bros all the time.
No, we had plans this weekend.
Yes.
We played a certain game.
Yes, we did.
With some friends.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
relatives.
Yeah, we did all those things.
Uh-huh.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No specifics.
Yeah. No, there's no reason to go into
No
detail.
reason to talk about games on this gaming podcast.
I guess we could talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think someone wants to hear about it?
I would hope so.
Okay. Well, we played D&D.
We played D&D.
We played
edition.
Deaf and Dumb.
We played. Well, we do that all the time.
Well, yeah.
But we played a game, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
5th edition.
5th Ed.
5th E.
5th edited engine.
And yeah.
Yeah.
We did that.
I ran that game.
You ran the game. It's
I
a continuation of
right into the ground.
The game we talked about last time on the show.
Yeah.
That you ran. So
yeah.
we're
picks up then.
Picks up where we left off.
Yeah.
And,
with your beast master.
Yes, my beast master.
Master of the beast.
Dire, as he is known.
Uh-huh.
He's a man of few words.
Mm-hmm. For a man of few words, he sure talks a lot.
No, well, that's out of character.
Oh, is it now?
Most of what I'm saying is out of character. He doesn't speak much.
Yeah. See, we played. It was you and Brob
and
Ham
and Ham, our buddy Graham.
Yeah, our buddy Graham. Ham. Yeah, they came over. We hung out. We played a game.
Yes.
I subjected y'all to role playing.
Yeah.
I had y'all deal with murder,
mystery,
murder
and
most
intrigue.
foul,
intrigue,
diplomacy.
Yes, we didn't handle that very
well. No, y'all. None of y'all are talkers.
None of us are charismatic people. Me and Graham are on equal footing as far as charisma goes. My guy is just dumb, so he's not very well spoken. And Robert is just not Graham. No, not Robert. Graham is just I said that wrong.
You said it all completely wrong.
Graham.
Robert, not Graham. No, I mean Graham.
I meant Graham. I said it completely wrong. He's not much better.
Yeah. No, y'all, your characters are not good at. Y'all weren't meant for talking to people.
No, not really.
One might say it's a flaw in the party.
It probably is.
And
Robert's our leader, but his charisma is like the lowest of us three.
I know.
So I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't think it didn't help.
No.
Why don't you tell them what happened?
So we got to the snake people's
the UNT.
UNT's their home base, whatever. Then there was some deaths.
Well, a death.
Well, there was it started out, we saw a trial.
Yeah.
Or we didn't see trial, heard a trial happening of some, people who believe in a different snake god than these people believe in. So we heard that happen, and then we met their snake god. Who's
Marula.
Yeah, I didn't catch the name, but he's a massive, massive snake out of a hole in the ground.
Like, huge.
Yeah,
like bigger than buildings.
Yeah, like a massive thing.
Yeah.
And we met him, her, whatever it is. We didn't perceive its
the most
gender,
totally,
and we didn't want to assume its gender. So. Yeah, and we were given hospitality in this form of a disgusting drink.
So everything was fine, right? Yeah.
And then we were shown our room for the night.
What brought y'all there, right?
We were bringing a diplomat from our mercenary group who wants to basically form an alliance with these people.
Your mercenary group was hired to escort by a country.
Okay. Oh, I guess I was thinking the group.
By another country.
Okay.
They hired the mercenary company, the Black and Coins.
The Black and Coins, to escort a diplomat to this place.
So in theory, he was supposed to do the talking.
He was going to do the talking, but he wasn't very good at it either.
Well, I think he was a little overwhelmed.
Giant snake and all. So that went okay, I think, and we drank some drink, and that was gross. And then we were retired to our rooms.
Yeah.
We were all separated. Which is always a bad sign. And I don't know why we went along with that. Why didn't we just regroup?
Yeah, it was pretty funny because y'all were all separated, and
then we just accepted that.
Yeah,
we were kind of dumb.
and the one person y'all were there to protect went off into his own room,
and
which I made a point to note. It was like, yeah, right. His name was Mergen. Mergen was in his own room. Yeah, I told y'all. And y'all were like, "No, I'm putting alarms on my own door."
I didn't even do that. I left my door wide open.
Yeah. And, you were having a meeting with the UNT snake lady
in the local
serving
culture.
lady. Oh, is that what you're calling it?
That's what my character was doing. He was going along with the customs of the place.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever those might be. So something happened in the night, and the next morning...
with you and the serving lady?
Besides
the serving snake?
Besides that, we won't get into that. But then...
That's some good snake service there.
Yep. The next morning there was a ruckus down the hall.
Oh yeah,
and we went to see what was going on, and the diplomat was dead.
The guy y'all were there to protect, and y'all just kind of forgot about it after y'all got him there.
Yeah, we figured, he's here, he's fine, and he died. And he had a black coin in his mouth. Which represents...
so y'all did it.
No, well, that's what the snakes assume, but that makes no sense.
Oh,
and that was our argument. It made no sense. We would escort them all the way across where we could have killed them 100 times.
Well,
maybe y'all and then not leave.
Well, no one said y'all were smart.
No, we aren't. That's true.
And then, you are mercenaries. You do profit from war.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So they just let y'all go, right? After that?
No. So we were escorted back to the
chamber?
The snake god. And then the snake god ate us.
Yeah. Well, so that was it, and y'all dead.
Yes, we were all dead. Campaign over. It only took us an hour, so to see not much combat there.
Yeah.
No, what happened? We were in some kind of a dungeon-esque thing. I assume was the inside of a snake. I'm not 100% sure. My character just this is the inside of a snake. That he had accepted that we were in the bowels.
Was it all like soft and gross and slimy?
It wasn't. It was like hard wall, stone. But
okay.
So he was a strong being inside. So
some kind of snake void, it inhabited.
Yeah, and so we had to fight some gross things that were really tough, and I died twice, but I came back.
Well, you didn't die.
I got better.
You got knocked unconscious and were dying.
Yes, I was dying twice, and
which seems to happen to you to Dyer a lot.
Well, yeah. He is the brute in the group, and
the group brute.
Because the other guys are squishy and magic-based stuff, and so I go in and get into the fight while they throw stuff at them. So I was taking a beating. But it was fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time. The game ended with us being, I guess, puked back out. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
we were just the whole thing. We destroyed this crystal, and then the whole thing started collapsing on us, and then we were spewed out, and then that's where we stopped.
Oh yeah,
for the game.
So do you think you think Marula, the great consumer, is still okay?
No, I think this thing's dead.
Okay, so you're saying you killed a snake god?
We killed a snake god.
You think that'll go over?
I mean, there was some question because there seemed to be a whole other group following a different snake god. And they all believed in the one true snake god. And there seemed to be many of them.
Well, by UNTs by nature are they're all just like worshiping in their own little cult thing.
And so yeah, we killed a one true snake god.
Yeah,
not the only one, but a one true snake god potentially. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think it's going to go well when we get back again into the game.
Yeah. So y'all can just get out of there real easy, right?
Probably. I think we'll be fine.
You're not in like heart of snake country, are you?
Oh yeah, we're inside their pyramid, but I don't think it was centrally located. It might have been on the edge of town. We'll see. But we're gonna go for a run, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, if not, we'll see. Unless they were like, "Oh, thank you, we didn't like that guy.
Okay,
he's kind of a dick."
Oh yeah.
And then maybe they'll worship us for killing their god.
Oh yeah. Is that it? You think that's how it works?
That could be.
You kill their god and then you become their god.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing.
I'm sure that's exactly how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's the thing.
Yeah. I'm certain.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we did that. It was fun.
Well, I'm glad y'all had fun. I always worry that I'm gonna subject people to a bunch of stuff and they'll be like, yeah, I don't really enjoy this.
This was terrible.
Yeah.
You're a shit DM.
No.
I felt no motivation. I felt no role play.
Role play.
No, we had fun.
Okay. I mean, a little bit of violence,
a little bit
of romance,
a little bit of killing a boar.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
How the boar got in the steak, I have no idea.
Probably the same way y'all got in there.
Yeah, but where? He's in the giant pyramid. Where are these roaming boars?
He may go hunting. He goes and eats things.
I think it'd be pretty easy to spot him. He's pretty big.
I'm sure they bring them. I'm sure they bring them sacrifices and not just heretics, but
whole boars,
yeah,
giant
whole boars.
Whole boar.
I mean, if you were that big, you would eat whole giant boars,
probably. But I don't know if I'd like them still running around in my intestines when they can destroy a crystal and kill me.
I mean, it had stuff to protect it.
Yeah, it did.
It killed a few things.
Yes, it did kill. We joined up some of the heretics that were sacrificed earlier. They were inside and they helped us. Yeah. And by helping us, they were cannon fodder while we killed everything.
That seemed to happen with you guys.
Everyone that travels with us dies.
So far.
I
think it's at the 100% mark.
It's pretty close. If you exclude the three of us. That are, player characters, everyone else dies. I don't think we're going to have a very good track record of escorting people in the future. Mm-hmm. That I don't think will be our calling card.
Okay. So assuming y'all get out of the jungle,
yes,
and survive the cultist snake people,
yes.
Do you think the company will be be happy with you?
Well, we did complete the job. We got the guy there. We didn't fail at that part.
Okay.
But it could be them that killed the guy because it was, a black coin. Maybe they set us up to fail. That's why they sent us on this, crappy mission anyways.
Yeah.
So we would take the blame. But it's kind of weird. Why would they leave a calling card for them? I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Unless
it seems like something fishy's going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Snaky at least. Yeah. If not fishy.
Okay.
So we'll see.
We'll see. I guess next time we run it, and I don't know, give it a month or two.
Yeah, probably. It'll probably be a couple months.
Yeah, when we can get back together again.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We play something else afterwards, or we were doing a little demo.
Yeah.
Of Graham had brought the Star Wars RPG.
Yeah.
Is it Star Wars RPG? That's what it's called, right?
I don't actually. I know there's been different versions.
Yeah, Well, it's the newest one.
Yeah.
Most recent.
Yeah, Star Wars
edition.
RPG.
Yeah. So they have like a little trial, you play this through to kind of understand the system, because it's very different than
see, no, well, maybe it's not called that. I don't actually know what it's called.
Well, it's some kind of Star Wars role-playing game.
Yeah.
But as usual, we didn't look up the name before we started doing this thing. But yeah, Graham was running it, and we were all kind of just going through it to learn the system, and it's very different than like a standard D&D.
Yeah,
because it has special dice. Dice. Which is dice? Is
die.
Singular is die.
Die is plural.
Dice. Die is plural.
Yes.
Okay. Die. I had a group of die. I think you're lying to me.
No,
you could be lying to me. I wouldn't know. I always get it mixed up.
Die is singular.
I'm about to Google it.
Die is singular.
Anyway, it has a set of them that are different. They have symbols on them instead of numbers. And it's interesting because it's not like, I roll a dice and add up my stuff to it and tell you and the DM, and he looks at that as AC and see if you beat it. Instead, it's like you roll the dice. There's some penalty dice that are thrown in, or you roll them all together, and they cancel each other out until you either succeed or fail. And then there's some other little advantages and threats and other things that come into play as well. And it's very different, but it's also straightforward. Once you get used to the system, you just go. You look at it, it tells you what color dice to use.
Yeah.
So it's like, I do, for this attack, I use 2 green dice and a yellow dice. And those are different, and you roll those, and then based on some other factors, how many penalties and other stuff, it comes into play. It's less math, and that's cool, and much easier to play. I think I could see it getting really quick and really easy once we know the system.
Yeah.
Know it well enough to be like, I'm in this situation. I rolled this many dice. Yeah. And
it's the Fantasy Flight Edge of Empire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's called Edge of Empire.
It's from Well, yeah.
Well, there's different.
There's other books, but it's the Star Wars RPG from Fantasy Flight.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right. So Fantasy Flight.
It's got all the special dice, and they're all like, instead of like roll the D20 system like that D&D is, where you're rolling a bunch of dice with numbers. It's all symbols. And
I just covered all.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, it's really cool. I really like it.
It's fun.
A lot less math.
Yeah, a lot less math, and in some ways simpler. I mean, I can see it getting, and like you just look at your character sheet and it shows all little symbols for which dice you roll, and then the different colored dice mean different things. Yeah. And once you learn it all, it would be pretty straightforward. And
it's just instead of like getting numbers. You're rolling just a pool of dice, and it's got the bad dice mixed in with the good dice.
Yeah.
You got bad dice, and you got good dice, and you roll them together and see which one comes out on top.
Yeah, basically. And then there's also a stat called Strain, which is interesting. It's where it's like you have a number that you max out, and it's like if you max that number out, you pass out, basically.
Yeah.
But it's not your health. It's like how much stress you're under, basically. Yeah. So you can, you can strain yourself to make your roll better.
Yeah, to get your bonus dice.
Get your bonus dice, stuff like that. And some stuff causes strain, and so it's less reliant on everyone's got armor and all that stuff. It's less on that and more on because it doesn't make sense.
Well, you have strain, and that like how it's kind of like it's like almost like
endurance,
it's just endurance in kind of a way. Yeah. And then you have what's called soak.
Yeah.
Which is basically armor. It's damage reduction. But it's, instead of calling it armor, because not everyone has armor.
Yeah, it would make sense.
You just get a number. You have a set number based on what your class and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know a lot about the character creation because we were playing pre-made characters. But, so I'm not sure what all fuels these numbers. But, and you just subtract, you take damage, like 6 damage, and you have 3 soak, you just take off 3 points. Yeah. And then you get wounds, you just add up your wounds points, and then once you get to a certain level, then you pass out and you get a critical injury.
Yeah, and then I'm not 100% sure on how the critical injury works.
What I understand is you can get like some of them, and I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think
there's a buildup of them. Yeah. I just don't know what the effects of them. I guess so many of them would eventually kill you.
Yeah. But yeah, we kind of got just a small taste of it. We didn't have time to go through the whole little starter set.
Yeah, we played through it like in a couple hours.
Yeah, we played through a part of it.
Not all of it. Yeah, but it's cool. It's something we're definitely going to be looking into.
Yeah, he's talking about running his own Star Wars role-playing, and maybe we can alternate between my game and his. Yeah, and then give me a chance to play.
Yeah. Speaking of other systems, I just looked up yesterday because I was wondering Paranoia's latest they had a Kickstarter, a latest edition of Paranoia is out. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna buy it.
Yeah, I know it's probably one of your favorite.
It is. The only thing I've ever run a game of. Yeah, because I enjoyed the chaos of it and the improvisation elements to it. Yeah, and I'll probably be grabbing that soon, so hopefully we'll play that in the future. Yeah. But I get the book. Yeah. And the books. There's 2 books. The books. There's a set. It's like $50 for the player's book and the Dungeon Master or GM book. Yeah. And it's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what it's like.
We've had some fun playing it. I'm looking forward to trying out the new version. Yeah. So hopefully maybe there's a lot of role-playing in the future. Yeah, potential.
I was supposed to play another game this week.
Yeah.
I was supposed to play Pathfinder.
Yeah.
With some coworkers, and they listen to the show, so they're gonna
hear
me talk about this, and then I will.
Are you gonna shame them?
I'm gonna shame a little bit.
Shame.
So we're supposed to play Friday night. None of them have ever played, except for one guy who was running the game. Yeah. He's been wanting to play for months. He's been talking about it. So we're finally gonna play Friday night after work. We're all gonna, go to his apartment and play. I don't think most of the people really, because none of them play. They don't know what they're getting into, and I don't think they were just they're like to do it.
Weird. You want me to pretend to be somebody else?
Well, one of them, I don't think he fully understands what the game is. He keeps asking questions, and then the questions don't line up.
Yeah, what kind of questions?
Like,
we're shaming him.
At one point, he was like, "Is this an online game?" Or we were like, "No, it's tabletop.
We sit around a table."
There's no. He goes, "Is there like a board or pieces?"
I can do this. Let me so there's no confusion for them because they listen to the show. I will get you. What you do is you and usually a bunch of other dudes. Sometimes you're lucky and you have at least a girl or something, but mostly dudes sit around a table.
You're not selling this.
I'm telling you as it is, Dudley. And one guy sits at the head of the table, and he's called the DM or Dungeon Master, or sometimes called GM for Game Master. Yeah. And he's going to tell you what's happening, and you're going to play a specific character that you make up.
Yes.
And, well, not always. You could play a pre-made character.
We were going to play pre-made characters.
Okay, so you may have a character handed to you, and you're like, okay, you're this guy. And you're going to pretend to be that guy, and then y'all are going to make a story together, basically. And then the GM's going to do stuff to make you struggle and fight. Yeah. And then hopefully have fun. Because that's the DM's job, is to make it fun.
Yeah, and none of them had played. And, well, so I had gone over because they were sporty people.
Okay.
They were playing basketball.
Bunch real
of
basketball or
real
video game basketball?
Like out in the sun and everything. It's terrible.
Why?
Yeah, and so they were doing that, and so I went over with the DM.
No, you can say their names. They have names.
Callan. He was running the game. Yeah.
Is he a buddy?
He hasn't reached buddy status
yet.
I've only known him a short time, so.
Are you? But I mean,
he's getting close. I don't want to get his hopes up. But so I went over with him because he was going to set up, and so I went over and I just kind of hung out while he was setting up the board. He had a pre-generated just to kind of get everyone in. He had characters made for everyone, except me. I made my own character.
Yeah, because you're a professional.
I'm a pro. And so I had my character. I borrowed the Pathfinder book from Ham, so I had a copy, and to just kind of refresh my memory.
Yeah.
And he was setting up. He got the mat out. He set that up. He was covering up the parts that we wouldn't see.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to save a cow named Bruno.
Bruno.
Sorry,
Bruno.
Bruno. I said it weird.
Yeah.
Bruno, the cow, the mayor's cow, apparently.
The mayor's cow. Okay.
That was the setup.
That's
that's
exciting. Were y'all level 1?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that explains.
So I've forgotten how shitty level 1 is in 3.5 and 3rd edition, which is Pathfinder. Basically 3.75.
It's like the 3 and a quarter.
The newest version of 3.5.
3 and 3/4.
Yeah. But yeah, we were. First level sucks. I was like, man, my character. I made a halfling rogue, and he like did 1d4 damage, but he had to sneak attacks. So that was where his ability was.
Yeah.
But anyway, he set it up, and he was getting out because I didn't have dice because I couldn't find mine last weekend. I went home and I was trying to find them, couldn't find them. So I was like, okay, he's gonna have dice. He said,
yeah.
He was going to get all his stuff out, and he had all the dice, but no d20s.
No 20s. You gotta roll 20s.
It's
the D20 system.
It's the D20 system. If you don't have 20s,
you can't
play.
Kind of hard to play without 20s.
So we end up canceling the game. So we didn't actually play, which was unfortunate. I was curious, mainly just to see how everyone plays.
Yeah, because playing with new people, it has its own kind of fun to it.
Yeah,
they're kind of exploring it. They're getting used to it. It may be a little awkward, but it is a lot of fun.
It is fun, and hopefully he'll set it up again, and we'll try to have another go at it. And I'll get some dice.
Yeah, you'll get your
my
dice.
Dice. Is it dice or die?
Die is singular.
I don't know if you're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie to you, Dudley?
You talk about something else.
Okay.
While I look this up.
I played Kamiko, the game I talked about. I got on the Switch.
Yeah,
it's like a $7 game on the eShop.
Yeah,
and it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's like. You are lying to me. You liar. Plural of die, which is singular, is
that's what
dice.
I said. That's exactly what I said
you
just
said
now.
Die was plural.
The first time.
So you were lying. Were you lying, or you did not know better?
No, I lied to you the first time, and then this last time I told you the right way.
Well, I'd have to review the tape to find out.
Whatever. You're not going to go back.
I'm not going to do that.
But I'm telling you, I was telling you right the last time I told you it was right.
People listening to the show, go back and listen.
You don't even know what I was telling you.
Tell me what he said. Send us a tweet or a letter to ask. Is it Ask Deaf and Dumb?
Ask Deaf and Dumb.
Ask Deaf and Dumb at gmail.com.
ASK. ASK.
DUMB.
DUMB.
N.
N. DUMB.
Wait. ASK. DEA. N.
We're not good at spelling
things.
Yeah.
No, gmail.com.
At gmail.com. At Gmail.
You'll figure it out.
It's on our website.
Which is at wait.
Which is at DEAFNDUMB.com.
You're listening to this
You're
somewhere.
looking to the show.
It's got a link.
It's got a link.
Go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Tell me what he said, and I will prove it wrong.
No one cares. Let's move on. I played
Kamiko.
And it's okay. It's like it's like a $6-7 game, so it's about $6 worth of game. And it's mostly the whole thing is you're playing just like a character, and there's 3 of them you can pick from, and basically the only difference between 3 is what weapon you use. Like, one of them has a big sword, one of them has a bow, one of them has, like, a sword and shield. I haven't played that one yet, so I don't know how it plays. And then you have, like, these 4 levels. You go around and you kill things, and you solve little kind of simple puzzles.
Okay.
And it's mostly, like, find an orb and put it on a pedestal, and then find a key and open the door, and you go find all these shrines, and once you get all the shrines, then you go fight a boss. And it's really simple. Like, I was a little disappointed with it. I kind of expected, looking at it, I got kind of like an old-school Zelda vibe to it, like Link to the Past type thing.
Yeah,
and it looks and feels kind of like that, except there's no real advancement.
Yeah.
Like, you run around fighting things, and it gets a
little
harder, but overall, it's just you never upgrade. You get upgrades in your health and the little you gain these gem things from killing things that you spend to unlock stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't unlock stuff. It just opens chests and doors in the map. It doesn't give you anything else. So I was a little disappointed. Like, it didn't have... I was thinking, oh, I'll find, new equipment, new items, other advanced... There's no real RPG element to it, other than you get more health, and that's it.
Okay.
And so I was a little disappointed with it.
But it's only
it's okay.
$7,
It was like $7. I played through the first character where you're fighting with a sword. I started the second one where you're using a bow just to see if the levels were different. It's the same levels. You go through the same levels, you're just using a different weapon. And so it has a little bit of replayability because it's, you fight, the way you fight. But I'll probably look at the last character just to see how she plays. But otherwise, I was kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't, like, it was fun, or it was alright. It looks nice. I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
But overall, the gameplay just wasn't that engaging to me. It was a little too basic. Like, I kept waiting for it.
Something more.
I kept waiting for it to, to take it to the next level, or get more advanced, or unlock new stuff, or something. But it never really did. It was just really, really basic, simple stuff. And like I said, it looked nice, and it wasn't like boring to play. It just never got past a certain point of engagement.
Yeah.
So it was okay.
That's cool.
It's really okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If I had spent like $10 on it or $15, I would have been annoyed.
Yeah.
But it was
$7 was just enough to.
Yeah.
Just enough of a rip off. You didn't care.
Well, I wouldn't call that a rip off. It's just a small game.
I know. I'm joking.
I'm still kind of waiting on stuff to come to the Switch. There's some exciting stuff coming to the Switch.
We'll get to some of that.
Yeah. We'll talk about some more of that in a minute.
And once we get into the news.
Yeah.
But I played some Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
With Rob.
Bro Rob.
Online. After Rob. What is that a thing now?
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing at all.
I might have had a seizure.
It sounds like it. But yeah, since my Pathfinder game fell through, I ended up going home earlier and
just crying
and just sobbing,
just getting your Switch. And
I was
raining tears upon it.
I was excited to get back to the glory days of my rogue characters from 3.5 with these ridiculous skills. And, that was always fun. But anyway, so I was on the way back home and I had texted all y'all and like, this game fell through, and then. Robert was like, "Oh, you want to come over and play Mario Kart?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can play online." And,
wait, you want me to come be next to you? I don't know about that. I'm gonna see you a lot tomorrow.
Yeah, basically. And so. Too much social interaction. Even though I was going to sit around at the table playing
you were about to sit around a bunch of dudes anyway.
So I was like, we can just play online, and so we tried that out, and it worked pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's just like playing with next to someone. The only thing is some kind of I don't know if it's his connection or my connection. There was a weird he would just disappear.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Apparently, a lot of people have had issues with that.
Yeah.
Where apparently the way the game handles lag or...
Yeah, it's like, you're gone.
The person disappears and you can't really see them, and you don't know if you're hitting them with anything, or you don't know where they are.
They're ahead of, how far ahead of you they are.
Yeah, it's really
Nothing
weird.
Like that. It's really weird. So it's just like, I would be driving and I'd pass Robert, and then he would pass me back and he'd be right in front of me and he'd disappear. And then I was like, but I still see that I was in second place.
Yeah.
So I knew he was ahead of me, but I couldn't tell where or how far.
How far, yeah. Was he on the map?
He might have been. I think he was on the map. I just wasn't paying much attention to it. And
you're not a pro.
He would pay.
Pro, watch that
I
map.
Couldn't even see. It was really close to the end, to the finish line, and
that's where it is. The end.
That's where it ends. And
so race to the finish. That's a good place to stop.
Yeah. We were really close to it, and I had no idea how far ahead he was, so I couldn't, I had no idea what to do, and so I had to just kind of wing it, and then he beat me still, so I was like, this is bullshit.
This is bullshit. I don't like it.
But yeah, I'm getting better at the game. I beat him, and we did 3 or 4 Grand Prix, and we... his wife joined in and played with us some for a couple of them, and I beat them on one of them at least. I can't remember. He will beat me on the first one, which we ended up stopping like halfway through because she was joining in, and so yeah, it was fun. It's cool. I'm getting better at it.
Yeah,
I'm kind of getting back into the groove of the good old days of being really good at Mario Kart.
I'm kind of at the point right now with my Switch where I just need a new game. I need a big new game. I need something. I need something solid. I need something big.
Yeah.
I need something good.
Mario would be awesome.
Mario, but that's not out till like the
August
end of the year or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like December.
No, it's fall.
Well, that is in the fall.
No,
it's like the
December
end.
is winter.
Well, that's all the same thing, isn't it?
Well, no. In Texas it is, but there's that. We're getting a lot of little things.
Yeah.
We can get into some of that now if you want.
I'm super tempted by the Minecraft.
Yeah.
The Minecraft
it is
on
tempting.
There. It's very tempting.
Yes.
Very, very tempting. Yeah.
Shall we get into some news?
Yeah, sure. Wait, I have been playing Matchland.
Matchland?
I like Matchland.
Oh, that's the little mobile game?
Yeah, on the iOS.
Yeah.
Still playing it.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's got its hooks in me.
I played the Rick and Morty game.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. We haven't talked about that because I did that Monday.
Yeah, you didn't do it Monday.
Well, let me talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
I played through it. I didn't do everything because I didn't have time. I did all the main little story or whatever, but there's a lot of little Easter eggs things.
Yeah, there's lots of little things, but you did the main story.
I did the main story.
You did the whole story,
and it's good. It's fun.
It's great.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like an episode of Rick and Morty.
It really is.
Pretty much an episode of Rick and Morty.
It's pretty much an episode of Rick and Morty where they just pop in every once in a while and like, hey, do this, and you're like, okay. And you're just trying to figure out everything. And but other than that, it's like one of the VR games.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
Fun.
I like it better than it's one of my favorites so far.
Yeah.
Out of all the stuff I've played, it's probably it's my favorite. I need to play some Elite Dangerous some more.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that a bunch tomorrow. Just to get in there.
Yeah, it handles the VR the best so far. But it also has the meta stuff to it, and it's pretty
now
good.
that you've played it, and so I can talk about stuff and not worry about spoiling.
Yeah, so if you don't want to be spoiled, skip ahead a little bit.
Get ahead a little bit, but my favorite thing, one of the things in that game I thought was super cool because the way that it handles like the room scale is that you have 3 areas in Rick's garage that you can jump between. So you can move your room scale over to each corner
basically.
And so you're like, okay, you want to be over here by the laundry machines, or do you want to be over here by the lab bench, or you want to be over by the shelf, which also has a wall that pops up where they shoot portals, so you can go to other places. You can go to other rooms, which is really cool. And that's really clever. I like that a lot. So, because a lot of the VR games, they set you up in a space, and then, like Job Simulator, you're in that space for that whole level.
Yeah.
And you don't really ever go outside of it.
Basically.
While this one, you have a much bigger space, and you can move different areas of it. But, and then, you're thinking, well, because I thought this too, is like, what if I drop something outside of, or throw something across the room, and it's outside of that area, and I need to get it back? Well, enters the Mr. Meeseeks.
Mr. Meeseeks.
If
you're familiar with the show.
Yeah, if you're familiar with the show, the Meeseeks.
Mr. Meeseeks.
Are in the game. Yeah. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Yeah.
And
their whole job is to help you.
Yeah,
with
in the show, you summon them and you say I need to do X or whatever, and they help you get that task done or do it for you or whatever. Yeah. And so they're in the game as a little ball that you can throw anywhere, and they appear. Of course, it's a modified. It's not Rick has modified them, and so it's called Mr. Useeks, and it looks like a Meeseeks wearing a VR headset.
Yeah.
And it has, like you are, it's just a floating head with hands, and it mimics all of your movements.
Basically, yeah.
So you can look at it across the room and then have it reach down, pick up something, and it'll pick it up, and you can throw it to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
It's really cool. It's really weird.
It's really weird.
I had a couple of them at one point, and we were like passing something across the room.
Yeah.
I didn't want to throw it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you got to pass this to him, and he turns around, hands it to the other one.
I started a dance party with them.
Yeah.
I had like 4 or 5 of them.
You're all dancing.
And I would just like, da 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 da. I was swinging my arms around and moving around, and they were like all dancing in sync. It was hilarious.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's really clever.
It's clever.
There's a lot of really, really clever stuff.
Yeah, they're being they're pushing what you can do with the space and the movements.
And they give a ton of stuff you can interact with. There's like devices where you can like make different objects using other objects. It's all kinds of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things to play with, and I was noticing things. I was like, there's something to that, but I didn't have to do. Hadn't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
And
if you have access to the VR device,
it's definitely worth the money.
I would definitely get that game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I highly recommend it.
And I played through it once, and I've kind of played around in it a bunch, and then I've had you, and I've watched you play it. I watched Max, my buddy Max, who's a saint.
Yes.
I watched him play it, and it's really fun to watch other people play through it.
Yeah, try to figure out things.
Yeah.
How things work in the game.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, it's
good. Especially if you're a fan of Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
you should definitely
and it's also got. I meant to tell you about it. It has a spectator thing that you can add to the game. It's a little camcorder that you can in the game. You can grab and move, and it'll stay floating in a place. And it points a camera at, and you can stream that camera angle.
Oh, so
and
you can
set it up on a screen, or you can set up a stream, and you'll see your character in game doing its thing,
doing this stupid stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I was like, oh, that's really cool that they put that into the game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I thought so.
You should have streamed us playing it.
Yeah, if I had the internet to do it, I could have.
Yeah,
but my internet's not so good.
No,
it's not meant for streaming. Wasn't meant for these streams.
It doesn't handle the streams.
It does not handle the streams.
Can't cross those streams.
Can't cross the streams. All right. You want to talk about some news?
Let's talk about the news.
I want to cover something really quickly.
Okay.
Apparently, I assumed we talked about this. I even assumed we talked about it on this show.
I don't think we have.
But we apparently didn't, because apparently I just talked about it at work and got all excited there, and then it never went beyond that point.
Yeah, apparently.
But a few months ago, like back at the end of January, I think.
Yeah.
There was a trailer for a DLC or an update coming to an expansion coming to the Elder Scrolls Online that was introducing Morrowind.
Yes.
You know, the contents of Elder Scrolls 3, which is a great game.
Yes.
And I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
And the pictures were all like an updated Morrowind, and this looks amazing. And apparently we never talked about it.
No, because I didn't know anything about it until today.
Yeah.
I was looking at news, and I was like, oh, Elder Scrolls Online's getting Morrowind.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, we talked about this.
We talked about this.
Nope.
We totally talked about it.
We did not talk about it.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
So people listening to the show, go back and listen.
No,
we didn't.
We didn't. I don't think we actually did.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I just talked to the people at work, and I was excited there, and then it never got past.
Yeah, because I watched the trailer. I was like, I've not seen this
at
all.
So, and I've played a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, back in the beta.
Yeah.
And I didn't get into it. It just felt like I was playing
Skyrim with
a bunch of people at the same time, and not doing stuff as interesting as what I would do in Skyrim.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get into it, but oh man, they're trying to get me. They're really with this.
It's free to play, isn't it? Or is
I don't
it buy
think
to
it
play?
Is. I don't think it is.
I couldn't. I tried to look it up, and I couldn't figure it out.
I think you have to.
It's not a subscription, is it?
I think it is.
Well, I know if you're on console, I think all you have to do is buy it and get a Xbox Live or PlayStation Live.
Maybe.
I don't think you have to go beyond that. I think, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about it on PC though.
Yeah.
So, if it's free to play, maybe we should check it out.
I think you can do a trial or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. MMOs, I don't get into MMOs very much. The only one I played a little bit was Old Republic, and even then I didn't play very long, and I didn't really play with anybody else. I would just play by myself. Even EVE Online, now free to play. I started it, but I haven't played it hardly at all.
Yeah, MMOs generally, are better when you have someone to play with you.
They play with people, and they take time.
Yeah.
It's like time I didn't have to spend, basically.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. The trailer looks cool. I saw some footage, some picture comparing the the docks that you arrive in Morrowind in the first one at the beginning of the game in Morrowind in Elder Scrolls 3 and the stills in Elder Scrolls Online. Looks the same, except much better graphics.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So you were wrong. I was right.
Yeah.
We never talked about it.
Well, I don't know if I was wrong.
You were wrong.
But
you were very wrong.
But well, I mean, it costs money to buy the game.
Yes.
but I don't know if there's it's just like
subscription.
WoW where you have to buy the game and then pay a subscription.
I don't think it is a subscription.
I think it seems like there is.
But I don't know. We'd have to look into it.
We'll have to look into it.
Oh.
If there's not, then I might have to get it.
You might have to get it.
Just to experience Morrowind.
Again.
Because, the whole Morrowind update thing for Skyrim, Skywind, I don't know when that's going to come.
Yeah, who knows? And then the map has been done for a while, but they're still doing all the other stuff. So.
And apparently they're doing an Oblivion one, too, and it's still being worked on.
Yeah,
so I'm like, well, I don't care. I care less about the Oblivion one. I mean, it's cool, but I care less about it. I'm more interested in...
The story in Oblivion, not as... the main story in Oblivion, not as interesting as, like, Morrowind.
Yeah, and it gets a little
Skyrim.
repetitive in some of the quests.
Yeah. All right, moving on. You talked about Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I saw something interesting. The Adventure Time pack is coming to Minecraft. All the Minecraft is what it said. I don't know if that means all the different variations of it. I assume that's what it means by all of them. So that's cool. We like Adventure Time.
Yeah, I do.
We are fans.
Adventure Time.
Time to grab your friends.
Going to a very distant land.
Check the dog and
Finn the human, the fun that will never end. It's Adventure Time.
Anyway, that was a weird segment.
That was there we go. That was just for y'all.
We were proving that we were fans.
Yeah, yes we are. That's fun.
Yeah,
it looks kind of funny.
It looks funny. The weirdest part is that BMO is like normal size.
Yeah,
like
the BMO skin.
BMO skin is like full Minecraft size.
Yeah,
instead of supposed to being little.
It's a little.
I think it would have been better if they just like made like an animal BMO and you just come across BMOs running around.
BMOs, they're wild
BMO.
BMOs.
There's a wild BMO. He's like ocelot just running around. So that's cool.
So there was an announcement this week for a new game that's coming to the Switch.
Yes, that we're both intrigued about.
I am.
I'm intrigued.
It's called
Golf Story.
Oh, that's it?
Is that what what are you talking about?
No, I was talking about golf.
You were talking about Golf Story. Golf Story. Of course it was Golf Story.
Yeah, it's Golf Story.
It's the Harvest Moon of golf.
Yeah, it has a Stardew Valley Harvest Moon thing going.
Yeah, but instead of farming,
apparently it's like a golf. There's like all these different places where you play golf.
Yeah,
and it looks really enchanting.
It's
charming. Charming
Very
is a good
charming.
word.
It's coming. Did we tell you something on the Switch?
It's on the Switch.
It's going to be on the Switch.
Yes.
So maybe that'll be the game you get.
There's not a release date yet for it. They just put out a trailer this week.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I saw the title. I was like, what? I don't care. But then I saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Because I would murder for Stardew Valley on the Switch. It's coming out on the Switch.
They're just coming.
I know.
So you don't have to murder anybody. You can just wait.
I know, but I already only on PC, so it's so hard for me to.
See, I'll probably get.
That's why I haven't got Minecraft because I already have it on PC.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing too.
I don't want to buy it again.
Yeah,
but it's nice.
I might get Stardew Valley when it comes on Switch because I've never played it and I don't have it.
I'll be really tempted to get it,
but I could just play it for free if I just use yours.
It's true, but I was thinking about getting it and then just letting. Well, I'll play it too, but letting Mom play it just so she can experience it because I think she'd like it.
Then she'll want to switch.
Well, yeah, but then she can buy her own.
She's on her own with that.
I don't play it 24/7. She can borrow it.
Yeah,
from time to time
while you're at work.
While I'm at work, we're doing whatever. But yeah, so that looks cool. I'm excited about that. It comes out this summer. There's no release date, hard release date yet, but it says summer.
Yeah, we need that hard date.
I need. Okay.
What do you?
I let's not say hard date.
Oh, you don't like hard dates?
I'm not wild about that.
What you said hard release dates? What's?
I don't know. It just sounds weird.
Just dropping release?
No. Yeah.
Makes it weird?
Yeah, it makes it weird.
You're weird.
No, well, you know.
You read into stuff. Yeah. You do too far.
Oh, okay.
Some linked information.
Oh, yeah?
So, some graphics for or not graphics, marketing, I guess, the cover maybe.
Yeah.
For Mario plus Rabbids.
Yeah.
Kingdom Battle.
Yeah.
Looks like a shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
With Mario.
Yeah, which is weird.
And the Rabbit series Rabbits.
Yeah. The weird, crazy rabbit things.
On the Switch.
I've not played any of those games.
Nearby.
Yeah.
But there's the art is like Mario with a gun.
And a bunch of rabbits
and
running around dressed up as Mario characters.
Yeah, and some other Mario characters in the background.
He's got like a Mega Man Samus gun arm thing.
Yeah. So that leaked this week. So Daniel's giving me the signal.
I'm not giving you any signals. Stop talking about my signals. I'll give you this signal.
So we need to move quickly. But yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know much about it.
It looks amusing.
It's Ubisoft? No, not Ubisoft. Not Ubisoft.
I don't know.
I don't remember who makes it.
I don't know.
Square Enix, maybe?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna just throw a company
I don't know, so I couldn't tell you.
One of them is probably
EA.
EA.
Bethesda.
Maybe. One of them.
It's probably Bethesda.
Those are our best.
It looks like their kind of market.
Nintendo. One of those people is making.
Well,
this
Nintendo's
game.
obviously involved.
Yeah. Well, obviously. At least getting some branding price off it. Okay, just jump to something else. Battlefield 1 DLC coming up. It's a Russian one.
Okay.
In the name of the
SAR.
SAR.
It's a silent T.
It's a silent T. Okay, in the name of the SAR is a Russian-based DLC, but it's going to add female soldiers.
Okay.
To the game.
Well, that's cool.
Which is cool. I'm glad. I'm
for it.
I'm for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also wondering, so we have to pay extra to have women?
Yeah, I guess so.
That seems odd to me.
Oh yeah, that a little makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying. Why couldn't you just have that as a free update
in the game?
Yeah.
Already.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, if they're staying historically accurate, I don't know how many.
How many historically accurate can a video game be?
I mean, it can be fairly historically accurate. I mean, BioShock is on the nose.
BioShock.
Yeah, I mean, they captured those events perfectly, exactly how they happened.
I think you need to go back and look at history, because I don't remember people running across a giant.
You don't remember reading about
blimp.
You don't.
In World
no,
War
I'm talking
I.
about. No. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about BioShock.
I'm talking about BioShock.
Talking about real stuff here.
But
yeah,
I mean, I don't.
But this
I
is
don't
accurate.
know. I'm not a historian.
There apparently was a group of Russian, like a 600. A battalion of 600 women in the Russian army. And
that's cool.
That's accurate, and they were apparently badass.
Yeah, I bet. They're Russian. The Russians are scary.
Yes. So if you're big into Battlefield 1 and you want to check that out,
I like Battlefield 1. I don't know if I'll purchase the DLC, but
I haven't got any of them yet, so we'll see.
I did like that game a lot.
I do too. We need to play that some more.
Yeah, we need to.
Some somewhat video game related news.
Okay.
So Spider-Man is going to play young Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie.
Spider-Man,
also known as Tom Holland.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The most recent Spider-Man.
This is show news.
Yeah.
You get on to me all the time.
No,
talking about show news.
No, it's Uncharted. Uncharted is a video game.
Yeah, but Uncharted is a video game.
A good video game.
But you're not talking about the video game. We're talking about an adaptation.
That will probably never happen, because that's been in development for years.
Yeah, they've been trying to get... Like the Halo movie.
Yeah. if it ever gets made, apparently Tom Holland is going to play a young Nathan Drake.
Well, there you go.
My question is, does that mean it's going to be all him...
Not necessarily.
Young?
Not necessarily.
They would need an old Nathan Drake too to follow the story.
Yeah.
I mean, the most recent one has a whole young Nathan Drake element to it. So I don't know if the other ones do, but the fourth one does.
No, I haven't played any of them.
So neither have I, just the fourth one.
Okay.
But yeah, now we gotta get some sad news.
Sad news.
Sad news.
Why?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Has been delayed.
I don't know if this is sad news for me.
Yeah, well, not for you. That just means you don't have to buy.
I don't have to buy a console
sooner.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. And they're building game from the ground up.
They need the time.
So whatever time they need to keep it good, keep it real.
Keep it real.
I mean, the screenshot they put out with it.
That is the good news in the situation.
Yeah.
They put out some screen grabs to appease us. And
stop how it appeased me.
Oh man,
I feel appeased.
Those are some good screenshots. If you haven't seen them, go check them out.
Yeah,
the
graphics
really
looks
nice.
Amazing. It looks amazing.
Amazing.
It looks really.
There's
really
one
damn
shot
good.
of like a guy, two hands holding two. It looks like Schofield like weapons.
Yeah,
pistols,
revolvers.
It looks almost like a real picture.
Yeah.
Like I was just at a glance, I was like, "That's not that's not game footage. That's
like someone holding up some gun.
It looks like they took some test shots and just like the reference shot. That's what it looks like, but it looks real.
It looks really good.
I was like, "This looks good.
Looks amazing."
But
it looks really
we won't be getting it till
it's fine.
2018.
It's fine. I can be patient.
Spring 2018.
They can
unless they put it off again, which could very well happen.
It could happen, but
it's Rockstar. They put off their games all the time.
Yeah.
So
put them off.
They put them off. But they have a really good track record of making really good games. So
this is true.
More power to them.
Games get delayed all the time.
No, all the time.
All the time. It's a constant thing.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I had one more thing.
Yeah.
This kind of falls under the all category.
Aww. Okay, what is it?
So this guy, his son, I don't know how old he is. He's little.
Okay. He's a little person.
He apparently makes his own like electronic stuff out of like paper and cardboard.
Oh, yeah, I did see.
And so he made a Switch out of cardboard, and it's painted red and blue and has like a little screen on it and everything. It doesn't actually work. He's just like playing like he has a Switch. Pretends he has a Switch because he apparently wants one. And so his dad surprised him with a real one, and he put so he has like a place he puts his cardboard one. He put it under it with the cardboard one over the top of it, and he cut holes in it so you could see the real screen and the buttons, and surprised his son with it.
That's
and he's
cool.
like wondering how he like put it in the box and just left it for him.
That's cool.
And then the next picture was him up on his desk, like holding his Switch.
That's awesome.
I was like, that's cool.
That's cool.
That was cool.
That's cool.
So Switch, making children happy and leaving you alone.
Yep. Get your kids to play their games and leave you alone.
So you can play your games.
Switch.
Don't use switches. Use Switch.
Yeah.
That's a good marketing. Nintendo should,
don't beat your child.
Don't use switches.
Pacify them.
Nintendo needs to use that. They can buy it from us.
I don't know if it sells in the right image.
Give us $20,000 and that's your marketing.
I don't think it sends quite the right image they want to put out, but okay.
What
you make that
saying
pitch.
Nintendo is for beating children?
No, I'm saying it sounds like they're marketing to people who beat their children.
Well, it's a way to stop beating your children. It sounds like a good thing.
Okay, I'll go along.
So
with
you're
that.
saying that they don't want to sell Switches?
No, I'm just
children beater.
I just don't think we want to bring that context when you're marketing your product. You don't want to make people think about the Switch. Beating children.
Don't beat your children.
Yeah, I don't think those are. You want to draw the line of people thinking about Switch
and
the Nintendo Switch and Switches. I don't think those are things you want to be associated with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You
want to project a positive image, so when people think of your product, when you want to project a positive image of
no one getting
when
beat.
you want people to think about your product, you want it to think of it in a positive way.
It is
not associated
with child
beatings.
It's stopping child beating.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I saw a game that I was really intrigued by. Apparently, it's on early access on Steam. It's called Vidar.
I don't know what that is.
And it's like an RPG type thing.
Okay.
Like a top-down pixel art thing. Mm-hmm. And but the whole game's like randomized. You're in a village.
So it's like a roguelike kind of thing.
Maybe kind of. And you're in like a village full of people, but they're being beset upon by some kind of beast that lives under. You don't know. What do you give me symbols for?
I'm giving him symbols now.
Yeah, you don't know.
And I don't even know. Go on.
Anyway, and you have like the villagers are being killed by some kind of beast that's under the village, and and so like one dies like every day, and you only have 24 villagers left.
Oh.
And so you're like, but you're like going into the underneath the old city underneath the town, and like solving puzzles and stuff, trying to get down to this beast or whatever to stop it.
Villagers?
And every day, so different villagers get killed, and they have character interactions and stuff. It looks really interesting. Apparently, it comes out. It's in early access, so I'm kind of tempted to grab it. But it comes out at early access next month, the 15th.
Okay.
So it's officially out then.
Let's wait for then.
Yeah, but I saw it. I'm like, this looked really interesting.
Early access tend to stay in early access.
I don't know, but this one looks like a more or less finished game.
Okay, all right.
So I thought it was it looked interesting.
What's it called again?
Vidar, Vidar.
You want to think about it?
Vidar.
You want to pull it up and spell it out?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Okay, Steam. How much is it?
Yeah. I don't know. Let me look it up.
What am I going to talk about? I don't have anything else to talk about. I thought we were done. I was going with the awe moment. That was my finisher. The awe.
Well, you asked me the question. I gotta get.
They can find it.
Yeah.
They can find the show. They can find out how much something is on Steam.
I can't seem to find it. Okay, let's move on. I was searching, and Fighter doesn't get you there. Fighter Game doesn't get you there. Anyway, so let's move on.
So you're spelling it. You told us how to spell it, but you spelled it wrong.
Well, I can get to the website.
No, you can't. No, you don't.
There we go.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Fighter.
Let's
see. Buy it now. Hold on, give me a second. Buy it now. It gets me to the Steam page.
That sounds like an eBay thing. Buy it now.
It is $9.99.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah. So for $10, I might grab it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Looks cool.
Is it cheaper in early access?
I have no idea.
Okay, you've given us so much information.
I have. I tried.
Questionable spellings. Mm-hmm. Who knows if the price is right?
That's another show.
But come on down.
Anyway, please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's www.deafndumb.com.
And please listening to our show.
Keep listening to our show despite all our ramblings and misspellings.
And dumbness.
And we can guarantee you every week we will come back and say something stupid.
Yes, that's a guarantee to stand behind.
We stand behind it. As people pushing a quality product, we can guarantee that.
Quality, not accuracy.
Yeah.
That's what we always say.
Quality, not accuracy. So go to our website, top of the page. You can see links to everything. Twitter, Facebook. Follow us, like us, whatever.
Yeah. Rate us on the iTunes.
Yeah, rate us on iTunes Store. You can subscribe to us there. Yep. You can find us on the podcast app.
All of them?
Any of them. Any other one you might look, we'll show up there. And please keep listening. And if you want to ask a question, you know how to email us. It's on top of the page. I'm not going to read you the address. That's not necessary. You can find it. You're all smart people.
You're smarter than us.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all that matters.
Probably. We're going to do a new episode every Monday, and we've done it for over a year, and we're going to keep on trekking on.
Yep.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been
Deaf and Dumb.
deafandumb.com.